Hello and welcome back to my channel, Lady T. My name is Natalie and we are going to continue with Detective Pikachu Returns. Hi, I haven't seen you yet. Delcatty, Carefree City Kitty. That's a cute name. You look so... I forgot about you. Del, this sure is a cute Pokémon. Yeah, thank you for that entire conversation.
Lily?
Lilligant. Oh, that flower is so pretty and it smells nice too. Hi. How could this happen?
Excuse me?
Are you okay? Italian's partner, she doesn't even get a name. Oh, sorry, I'm just so stressed out I started muttering to myself. Well, we're actually investigating the recent Pokémon incident. If there's anything we can do to help, we'd love to try. Oh, that's too kind. Thank you. What's stressing you out? So what exactly happened? When I got to my shop this morning, I saw that someone had messed up my flowers. So the Pokémon Protection Bureau came and investigated. But how could they accuse my Italian? Wait, did they take your Italian away? Did you see that gas cache below the sign of Lilligant on the right? Sheesh. Yes, but there's no way he'd ever do such a thing.
Excuse me?
Did you happen to see a Pikachu 2 nights ago? The evening the Slowpoke statue in Fountain Plaza was damaged? I'm sorry, I don't really remember. Okay. Could you tell us a bit more about your Italian? Italian is my partner. He's been with me forever, since we were both small. He loves flowers and he always waters them so gently for me. I can't even imagine such a sweet Pokémon doing anything bad. But for some reason, the PPB is convinced that Italian ruined the flowers. I think they're making their own wish come true. Wow, that's awful. Did anyone actually see Italian messing with the flowers? No, not a single eyewitness. But the PPB claims to have proof from some surveillance camera footage. Do you mind if we investigate the scene? We might learn something. Of course, I don't mind. It happened right in my shop's flower display.
Hey!
Let's have a look at the shop's flower display, Tim. I can already see something. This must be the flower display the police claim Italian ruined.
Alright.
Okay, let's see what we can see. A huge gash over here.
Huh?
There's a cut in the wall. Looks like it was done by a sharp blade. That's definitely not Italian. A knife-like cut. A blade, huh? You know, Italian steel is kinda knife-like. But my Italian has never once used it steel like that.
Alright.
Looks like we've checked everything of note here. Nothing about the flower shop sign seems out of the ordinary here. But we are going to be thorough. That's what that one guy told us.
Oh!
Just looking at these potted flowers near the shop is helping me feel more relaxed.
Oh!
Here are some potted flowers. They smell really nice. I think that was it then. Oh, no, here we go.
Huh?
This pot doesn't have very many flowers in it. Some of the flowers have spilled out. I wonder if Italian could have done this.
Alright.
I'm pretty sure we've checked out everything here. There's not much done, you know? As in, this is? This was it. Like, this is what they took a Pokemon in for custody. I hope you come see... Okay, yeah, we've already done that. I can't believe this is happening.
Excuse me?
Is something wrong? Are you Mopika's partner? Have you ever had your dearest friend taken away from you? That sounds heartbreaking. I know, right? And that's exactly what happened to me today. That's terrible. Do you want to talk about it? Oh, look at that table. Yeah, thanks. I think talking through it might help me feel a little better. So tell me, what happened? Some people from the PPB just suddenly showed up today. They rattled off a whole lot of accusations and then told me they were taking away my Morpeko. I tried to stop them, but they said they had proof and the law is the law. Morpeko looked so sad and defeated as the police took him away. How awful. Yeah, it really was.
Excuse me?
Did you happen to see a Pikachu 2 nights ago? The evening the Slowpoke statue in Fountain Plaza was damaged? No, I didn't. I was at home that night. I see. Could you tell us a bit more about your Mopiko? Mopiko's my partner. He's just a cheerful little guy with a big appetite. I assume that's why the PPB suspected him. What do you mean? Apparently a Pokémon was causing trouble last night. They said a Pokémon stole someone's food right in front of this very cafe. Okay. A lot of stuff is happening right here in the center. Mopiko had nothing to do with it, but the PPB wouldn't listen. So that's what happened. When Mopiko's hungry, he does get cranky, and his fur even changes color. But he's never stolen food before, not even once. I can't even imagine that little guy causing trouble for anyone. You don't say. I'll try looking around the scene here.
Hey!
So Mopiko supposedly caused some trouble in front of the Hyatt Cafe, right? Yeah, let's see if there's any evidence. Something definitely happened. Mopiko's been accused of stealing some food. We'd better investigate carefully.
Alright.
Okay, let's see what we can see. There we go. What's clearly this. The ground and wall look scorched. According to the PPB, Mopiko went berserk and used his aura wheel. Okay. Aura wheel changes style based on how Mopiko is feeling, right? Yep, when Mopiko's in hangry mode, it's a dark type move. And when Mopiko's in full belly mode, it's an electric type move. So then it shouldn't... Then this can't be the case, because if he was in a hangry mode, then it wouldn't have left these scorched marks. And why would he steal something if he wasn't hungry? If Mopiko's aura wheel were electric type, that could have caused these scorch marks. But that would mean Mopiko stole someone's food even though it had a full belly. Yeah, you're right. What's going on here?
Alright.
Looks like we've checked everything of note here. Ooh.
Oh!
It's the Hyatt Cafe's menu. Sorry. The sandwiches in here look delicious.
Oh!
Just a cup of coffee. Nothing strange about that. You know what else do you want me to see?
Oh!
The cafe windows are polished to a shine.
Alright.
I'm pretty sure we've checked out everything here. Oh, wait, isn't that the guy who...
Tim? Why imagine us running into each other again? Here of all places.
You're that guy who suddenly plucked some of Pikachu's fur.
Yes, I'm Charles Murlock, scientist and policy mastermind of Rhyme City. Where's your partner, Pikachu? Don't tell me you two had a falling out.
No,
I think you know.
nothing like that.
I know you! You're the one who keeps meeting with my dad!
Well, well, the mayor's daughter. You know, Rhyme City has become rather dangerous lately. I know how much Howard worries about you. I suggest you head home soon.
I don't trust
And
you.
I suggest you mind your business.
You've got a lot of explaining to do. What sort of ideas are you putting into Papa's head? And all these Pokémon management measures, are they you're doing as well? Oh my, oh dear. It seems I've caught you in a bad... Oh, don't you start. Perhaps we should speak some other time. Oh, you fucking prick. If you'll excuse me, until next time. I don't want to see you again. He left without answering a single question. You may have started off a bit too strong. Yeah, a little bit. Huh? Oh, he's back.
There's Brad again.
Is he a detective? He's checking out the cart.
I wonder if he found something.
Well, good to look. Brett was looking around in Fountain Plaza yesterday too. What in the world is he up to? He might be looking for more evidence of that case Pikachu's mixed up in. Yeah, maybe there's still something here. Let's go see for ourselves. I wanna see... Can we go in here? Oh, we can. Because there were 3 Pokemon that were brought in, but we only see 2.
Hey.
If all this investigating has got you running on empty, a coffee break might put some fuel back in your tank. Thanks, Pablo, but I'm gonna keep it at it a bit longer. Okay, but don't overwork yourself, got it?
Hey.
How's the investigation going? It seems my partner may not be the only Pikachu in the city. Really? That would be a surprise. As I said yesterday, your little detective is the only Pikachu I know. He's the only Pikachu who would come here for a coffee at any rate. Yeah, that's true. I guess we've just got to keep looking, Tim.
Huh?
Did you know there's a scorch mark on the wall outside your cafe? Yeah, I'm just glad no one was hurt. And I'm pretty sure the damage was mostly superficial. That's a relief. The scorch mark looked like it was caused by a pretty powerful attack. Did you see it happen, Pablo? No, by the time I noticed, it was already like that. Not a fun surprise, let me tell you. Thank you anyway. Maybe the other partner is in here, or did I imagine? Oh, hi. Say, what's a teapot doing here? It's a Pokémon! Poltergeist, a flavor steeped in mystery. Polter. What? Something's in there. That's a poltergeist. It's a Pokémon that lives in a teapot. Oh yeah, one day it just showed up out of the blue, and it's been here ever since. Well, he needed a new place now that he's in the game, you know? There we are! Wanna see if there's another partner Pokemon somewhere here. You are here. Oh, hi. Oh no, what do I do? This will be the end of us.
Excuse me?
What's wrong? It looks like something pretty serious. Please, you've got to help me. Just calm down. What exactly happened? Well, you see, I accidentally dropped my wedding ring. Oh no, that really is serious. I think it rolled into the gap between these buildings, but it's so narrow I can't reach down there. I can't show my face at home if I don't get it back. We can't fit in a gap that narrow either. But maybe a small Pokemon could? Good thinking. A long, slender Pokemon may be just what we need. Let's look around to see if we can find one that's willing to help. Please do. I'm done for if I don't find that ring. Will do. Can we now go here? Oh. Yeah, I know it goes away. That's why I wanted. Can you? Yeah, Burmy. I swear, you can find Burmy in the trees of just about any park in the city. Oh, you can't help? Okay. Hey, Apom. Masterful tail dexterity. That electricity is holding up. Apple? Hey there, Apom. You'd better not be planning any pranks to play in the city, okay? Okay, slender Pokemon. And there's not... Yeah, sorry. Went too far, wanted to see. A slender Pokemon. Maybe Poltergeist. None of you are slender. This here is a good Pokemon, I know. Oh, hi! Big Night, fueled by delicious berries. Big? Oh dear, just give it a try, Big Night, please.
Excuse me?
Is there something I can help you with? Actually, there is. We were about to go camping. Big Night here is supposed to help light our campfire. But Big Night's already so hungry, he won't even budge. Oh, poor thing. I meant to bring along some of his favorite berries, but I guess I totally spaced out and forgot. And I can't just leave Big Night here while I run home to get some. Hey Tim, can we go gather up some berries for these two? I'd like to. Do you think we can even find berries in the city that Big Night likes? This city is full of Pokémon, and where there are Pokémon, there are bound to be berry trees. But the berries in the most obvious places have probably already been eaten. Then I guess we'll just have to check each tree one by one. Okay, if we find any berries, we'll bring them back here. That would be a huge help. Thank you so much. Where would we even begin for that? I would say that we would have to go back to the ruins actually. Maybe Poltergeist can help get in the gap. I mean, he is flexible. I keep putting it away in the cupboard, but then next thing I know, it's right back out on the table. Maybe I should start adding tea to the menu. Haha. Maybe you should. Can't you help? No. No one here can help. Oh, Snivy. What? But I don't think that there are any Pokemon then. Not any Pokemon that I see, at least. Maybe we have to do it at another time? Like when it's afternoon or something. Because we don't have any Pokemon for it now. We talk to you afterward, right? Yeah, I think so. Alright, time to examine this area. We're looking for evidence left by the culprit, which is another Pikachu, right? But how would it be any different from evidence that your Pikachu could have left? I'm not sure, but we won't figure out anything if we don't look. Good point, we can't afford to overlook anything.
Alright.
Let's check for any clues that could lead us to the Pikachu that caused this mess. Footprints.
Oh!
Look at these Pokemon tracks, they're pretty big. These definitely weren't made by Pikachu's paws. Anything else you can tell from them, Tim? It looks like this Pokemon was headed towards the main street. Yup.
Oh,
There's some paper on the ground. It's just a crumpled up piece of paper. I doubt it's got anything to do with the case. But you don't know until you look.
oh,
Oh, it's a bus ticket. I highly doubt the Pokemon rode a bus by itself. It would be fun if one did though. I bet it would be a wild ride. Oh, tiny apples.
Oh!
Here are some Pokemon tracks. I can't say for sure if these were made by a Pikachu, but the size looks about right. The trail heads towards the back of the plaza but ends abruptly before it gets to 2nd Avenue. I wonder why. Well, it's good because we need to go there anyway. Wait, you also want me to look at something else here? Because you didn't tell me.
Oh!
There's some food on the ground. Maybe it's some of the food sold at this stall.
Alright.
Nothing more to see here.
Let's think.
I will, but we also had a berry... Oh, I thought we also had a berry truck. At least something that sold them, but apparently not. Let's figure out where the other Pikachu went. To the 2nd Avenue.
Okay!
These little footprints are about the right size. They could belong to another Pikachu. Yes, they must. And if you follow the direction they're facing, it looks like they lead into that alley that goes to 2nd Avenue. Maybe someone on 2nd Avenue saw the other Pikachu. Let's go check it out. Great. At least we're solving things a little bit. There might be someone on 2nd Avenue who saw the other Pikachu. Let's go there then. Finally. This is the way to 2nd Avenue. Yeah, I hope we find someone who saw the Pikachu. And me too. It would be about time that we got some answers. Pizza! And the back of the police station. Well, here we are, 2nd Avenue. The police station is just to the left of the parking lot, full of police cars. And if we head towards the police station from here, that takes us back to the street the Hi-Hat Cafe is on. I knew that game, thank you. I don't see any more footprints from that Pokémon. It's like it just disappeared. We'll need to question people for more information from here on out. Let's try to find someone who's seen the Pikachu. Oh, we can't go in there.
hey.
Let's ask the yeah, I get that, thank you.
Excuse me?
Do you have a moment to talk? What about?
Excuse me?
Did you happen to see a Pikachu 2 nights ago? The evening the Slowpoke statue in Fountain Plaza was damaged? No, I didn't. I assume it was detained by the PPP? The police detained the Pikachu, yes, but we're looking for a different one. Oh, really? Sorry, I didn't see any Pikachu. Thanks, that's important information. Have you witnessed any of the recent Pokémon detainments? No, I haven't seen them myself, but it does seem as if more and more Pokémon are being detained lately. Yeah, feels like there aren't nearly as many Pokémon out and about in the city. that may be related to this incident with Pikachu. It sounds like an awful lot of people here in Rhyme City are being detained, doesn't it? Yeah, even if something's going on with the detained Pokémon, this all seems way too sudden. This may have something to do with the other Pikachu, so we ought to look into it. Sure, but how should we do that? The partners of the detained Pokémon might know something. Good point. Alright, let's go look for their partners. Let's use the information we've gathered to figure out what's going on with these Pokémon. I don't think we can yet. I wanna see and talk to a little bit more people. This place has the best burgers. I could eat here 5 times a day and never get sick of them. Where's your pick night? 5 times a day? That might be going a bit overboard.
Excuse me?
Did you happen to see a Pikachu 2 nights ago? The evening, yes. You asked that. Nope, sure didn't. I was here that night though. But judging from the tracks, the Pikachu we're looking for must have walked down this road. So where could it have gone? The detainments? I haven't actually seen any, but I've certainly heard rumors. People saying the police were by and stuff. I sure don't like all this trouble in the city. Makes it so hard to just relax and eat. That's the most important thing, of course. I just can't believe it. Impidimp.
Excuse me?
What's wrong? Apparently my partner Impidimp got himself into a whole heap of trouble. Impidimp are known for pulling pranks, aren't they? Can't argue with that. Maybe this was a prank gone too far? Do you mind sharing some details with us? So what happened exactly? The Pokémon Protection Bureau took my partner Impidimp away. It happened so suddenly, I was completely blindsided. I'm practically still in shock. Did one of Impidimp's pranks cause too much trouble for someone? Good guess, that's just what the PPB said, but somehow I just can't believe it.
Excuse me?
Did you happen to see a Pikachu? No, I'm afraid not. We're trying to track down whoever broke that Slowpoke statue. Oh, you're a detective. I hope you find the culprit. And the detainments? What kind of trouble did Impidimp supposedly cause? They say my silly little Impidimp stole someone's valuables. But which? From who, what, where, why? And that it happened right here in front of this burger joint. Supposedly a security camera recorded the whole thing and they've got a clear image of Impidimp. But I just can't believe it. Despite all appearances, Impidimp's really a good little fella. He likes shiny things, so yeah, sometimes he'll bring me stuff he finds on the ground. But only things that are just lying there. He doesn't steal from people. I'd really like to believe you. I guess I can see why you doubt me. Poor Impidimp. I wonder if Impidimp really is guilty though. I'd like to examine the scene for a moment. The incident that Impidimp is accused of happened right in front of the burger shop. Let's look for some evidence, but it was stealing, so how would you do that? This is where Impidimp reportedly stole someone's valuables. There might still be some clues around.
Alright.
Okay, let's see what we can see. Let's see what we can find that makes more sense.
Oh!
Licky Licky is the burger joint's mascot. Whoever they got to make the statue did a good job. Oh, there we go. I see you. There's a really shiny coin on the ground. But do you like shiny? Did this get dropped here during the incident with Impidimp? If so, that would be a little strange. Yeah, we did hear that Impidimp loves shiny things. Exactly, Impidimp would have picked this coin up. So then why is the coin here?
Alright.
Looks like we've checked everything of note here.
Oh!
The burger joint's menu. A burger sure would hit the spot right about now.
Oh!
A poster for the burger joint. Looks like they're running a special deal right now. I think that was it. Surely doesn't. Oh. An illuminated sign displaying the name of the burger joint. I don't see anything out of the ordinary.
Alright.
Pretty sure we've checked out everything here.
Let's think.
Yeah, I will, but let me just... Oh, hi! Hello, detective! I think I've met you before somewhere, right? Come on, of course you have. It's me, the quiz professor, remember? Oh, but where's your Pikachu? Isn't he usually with you? Kenna? Pikachu's got something else going on today. So, am I getting quizzed again? Why not? It will be a good change of pace and I'll help too. Oh my, is this your girlfriend? Then please, by all means, you two can work on this quiz together. And now for Pokemon quiz, question number 1. What a romantic Pokemon is a beautiful flower blooming on its head. A flower on its head? I feel like I've seen that before. Yeah, do you think it would be somewhere with lots of flowers? Let me know when you found it. It's Lilligant, people. Come on.
Let's think.
Can we also go here? Oh, we can. Oh, there's so much. Wait. Okay, then I'm first going to take a looky here. If we... No. I just wanted to see, okay? Ferret. Squirming through for a visit. Can you help with the gap? Oh, look, a ferret. Do you think this Pokemon would fit inside that gap? Oh, to go get that guy's wedding ring. Yeah, Ferret would be perfect for the job. Let's ask it. Hey Ferret, someone lost something important to him. We could really use your help getting him out of this pinch. Ferret? I don't think it understands. Please, he's in a lot of trouble. We seriously need your help. Ferret! Did it understand? Even if it didn't understand your words, your feelings came out loud and clear. I hope so. The person who needs help is over in Fountain Plaza. Can you go help him, Ferret? Ferret! Maybe you should just tag along.
Okay.
I think it really did go off to help him. That would be such a relief. Come on, let's go see. Well, that is at least one quest done. Hi there, this Ferret just showed up out of nowhere and heroically retrieved my ring for me. You called it for me, right? Thank you so much. It really saved my neck. No, don't thank us, thank Ferret. Well done, Ferret. Really, thank you from me and Tim as well. Ferret! Please be careful not to drop anything that important from now on, okay? Haha, I'll do what I can. I can't help just staring at my ring. It reminds me of how happy my marriage is. You sound like a really lovely couple. I have to say though, I'm pretty surprised that Ferret was able to tell what we wanted. I experienced that a lot when I was a kid actually. Maybe it's a trait passed down from Mama. Even when we can't communicate with words, we can still understand each other's feelings.
Let's think.
Good. Yeah. It's not like we're in a hurry or anything because your partner is detained. Lilligant. Oh, it's Lilligant. It's got a beautiful flower and a really nice aroma. Tim, let's report to the quiz professor. The answer's got to be Lilligant. Alright, sure, let's go. Too bad it isn't completely open. But it wouldn't really make sense to, I guess. Ooh, hi! Oh, you're so cool. The number of incidents just keeps rising lately. I need to be ready to rush to a crime scene at any moment. The mood in the city feels really different these days. Pokemon keep causing one problem after another. What's up with that? You don't ask questions. Just do your job right. That's what you're good at. A teeny. Hatena, sorry, searching for serenity. That could be difficult. What's this Pokemon? Okay, I guess that you don't get an in-game voice like we do. Okay, I think that we might have to go and look for you. Here we go. Think you've got the answer, Detective?
Alright.
Yeah, this was an easy one. The answer is Lilligant. Good. Bingo, that didn't seem like a challenge for you at all. As you can see, Lilligant can make a beautiful flower bloom on its head, but it requires constant attention. If you don't take proper care of the garland, it will wither away. And also, essential oils made from Lilligant's flowers sell for unbelievable prices. Well, I'd already seen a legend before, so the answer just kind of sprung to mind. Well, sounds like this was smooth sailing for you then. Now, on to question number 2. What Pokémon has fluffy fur around its neck, loves to stay clean, and lives as it pleases? I'm imagining a luxurious pampered Pokémon, but what kind? We got a hint about fluff around its neck, but nothing on where to find it. Go on then, get searching and let me know when you figure it out. I think that's the cat one, that I already forgot the name from. The one that's near Lilligant's. Wasn't Purloin? I don't think it was. But it's the purple cat right here. Yeah, you. Delcatty. This sure is a cute Pokemon. Oh, that's Delcatty. It really is cute. Do you suppose it's going for a walk? It seems pretty used to humans. Do you think this one is someone's partner? This fur around its neck is like a little fluffy scarf. Charming, isn't it? I could keep petting it all day. Oh wait, doesn't that fit the characteristics the quiz professor described? Oh, you may be right. Let's go give her our answer. Then you'll see it's another cat, but so far it hasn't happened yet. So, Detective, have you figured out the answer?
Alright.
Yes, I have. It's Delcatty, isn't it? Yay! Oh, correct. Was this one a little difficult? Nope. Delcatty eats, sleeps and lives as it pleases, at its own pace. It's very proud of its fur and prefers to keep it clean, so it hates dirty places. If Pikachu were here, he probably would have gotten into an argument about whose fur was glossier. Aren't they usually nocturnal too? It seems rare to find one during the day. Oh, I see you know a thing or two about Pokémon. How splendid! And now, without further ado, on to the third and final question. What Pokémon can sense emotions via the protrusion on its head and prefers secluded places? I know. Those are all the hints you get. The protrusion on its head? What could that be? I guess we just have to check some areas where there aren't a lot of people around. Alright, Detective, use those legs of yours and find the answer. I mean, does she scour the area first and see if the Pokemon are actually around, or does she just throw quizzes at people and is like, good luck with that? You may have to travel the entire world, but hopefully you will find it. What a quiet Pokemon. Do you know what it is, Rachel? Yes, this is Hatena. It almost never shows itself in front of humans. Well, it is pretty quiet back here in this parking lot. I suppose not a lot of people come here. This Pokemon only appears in front of people with calm hearts and minds. I'd say that describes you, Tim. It must have popped out to see you. If you say so. Oh wait, this Hatena might be the Pokemon the quiz professor was talking about. Now that you mention it, it could be. Let's go tell her. We were lucky that we actually checked here before she asked us. Could have been a long find, but we did get it. And then we get to the back area and then we'll deduce. So, Detective, have you figured out the answer to my final question?
Alright.
Yes, I believe I have. The answer is Hatena, right? Great. Oh, so you did get it. Well done and congratulations. You've probably noticed this already, but Hatena prefers areas without a lot of people. The emotions of others are constantly flowing into its head, so it will run away if it detects strong feelings. You have to be very good at emotional regulation if you hope to have Hatena as a partner. It sounds like a really sensitive Pokemon. I wonder if Hatena would have appeared there if I'd been by myself. Well, that's all for today's quiz. Excellent job getting every answer right. You know. Great. Now we just have one more. We need berries. Litten! Oh, so cute. Oh, we can't go there.
Excuse me.
Hi there, do you mind if I ask you some questions? What do you need?
Excuse me?
Did you happen to see a Pikachu 2 nights ago? Oh right, there was a commotion at Fountain Plaza, wasn't there? I was here that whole evening and I didn't see any Pikachu. So the culprit didn't come through this square, right? Have you witnessed any of the recent Pokémon attainments? Well, I heard that the Pokémon caused some trouble in front of the Hyatt Cafe, but I didn't see it for myself, so I don't know anything else about it. Strange that there are no eyewitnesses. I love slow, lazy days when the weather's nice like this. Me too, but we haven't been able to take things very slowly lately. Oh, what's the rush? Is something wrong?
Excuse me?
Did you happen to see a Pikachu? I saw Mopiko in the Dene, but no Pikachu. Hey Tim, do you think it's possible that the culprit was actually Mopiko or the Dene? No, I unfortunately don't think so. Chief Butler said he had proof that the Pikachu did it. But I believe it must have been a different Pikachu. Have you witnessed any of the recent attainments? No, I've only heard rumors. A Pokémon apparently stole someone's valuables, for example. Sounds like we all need to be careful. I'd better keep a firm grip on my belongings. And that's how you start fear. Okay, but I still don't know when and how we are going to get berries. Maybe that is for a later moment in time. Let's deduce. Let's use the information we've gathered to figure out what's going on with these Pokémon. Are the Pokémon hungry? Nope. I think innocence, yes.
Okay.
None of the evidence left at the crime scene seemed like things those Pokémon would likely leave behind. That's true, and their partners were in shock because the Pokémon were accused of doing something completely out of character. Just like when Pikachu was arrested, the same thing keeps happening. There's photographic evidence for every crime though. As strange as this all seems, it would be difficult to convince the PPB that something's off. I think that's why the science guy took a bit of Pikachu's fur, like they're cloning them or something, and then they have a reason to detain them. Every crime is photo evidence, and the Pokémon are behaving out of character. What if those Pokémon are being framed? What makes you say that? Oh, sorry, I guess that's a pretty big claim. I can't say for sure. Still, a lot of things at the crime scenes just don't add up. I don't think we can rule it out just yet. If that is what's happening, I sure hope we can do something to help those Pokémon. Yeah, we all do. Let's say for the moment that the PPB and the police are framing innocent Pokémon. If that's the case, what are they trying to accomplish? Are they just detaining Pokémon without doing thorough investigations? Or is there more to it than that? I couldn't say why, but maybe detaining Pokémon isn't a means to an end. Maybe it's their actual goal. You mean the PPB and the police are just out there trying to pump up their numbers? Do they really have that little respect for Pokémon? Well, Rachel, wait a sec. We need to investigate a bit more before we draw any conclusions. Things aren't quite adding up just yet. You're right. Sorry, I got a little heated just now. It's okay. Let's start asking people in the city about the recent attainments. Good. Sounds good. I mean, I've already done that. The people who should know the most about the Pokémon attainments are the Pokémon Protection Bureau and the police. But Inspector Holiday didn't know much of anything. Maybe we should ask some other police officers. Good idea, let's do that. They're not going to tell you anything. I can tell you that now. If danger rears its head, you can trust the Rhyme City Police to protect and serve.
Excuse me?
Sorry, I'd just like to ask a few questions, if that's okay. Questions for me? I'm happy to answer anything I can. Is Pokémon Attainment one of your assignments? Yes, it sure is. We're being extra vigilant for the remainder of Pokémon Friendship Week. Mayor Myers has been promoting it a lot lately. Yes, he has. Pokémon Friendship Week was created in response to the R incident 2 years ago. We knew that already. It represents our ideals of peaceful coexistence with Pokémon. As officers of the law, we work hard to protect that peace. Oh, I see. The police are lucky to have an officer like you. If anything happens, we'll be there in no time, so you can put your mind at ease. Thanks to the state-of-the-art surveillance cameras we've begun using, not a single incident slips by unrecorded. Are the cameras really all that special? They are. Our cameras have captured the incriminating moments in every recent incident. That's suspicious. Really? Every last one? Are you sure that isn't just a coincidence? I'm sure those cameras are amazing, but that sounds too good to be true. We don't have a lot of surveillance cameras at our disposal, but the few we use are extremely effective. That is suspicious. We've had so many Pokémon detainment assignments lately, it's pretty shocking how much they've spiked.
Excuse me?
Actually, that's exactly what I'd like to ask you about. Huh? Fancy that. Is Pokémon detainment one of your duties? Yes, it is. Recently, it feels like detaining Pokémon is all I do. Frankly, that's supposed to be the PPB's responsibility. But they're such a new organization, they don't have enough personnel, leaving police officers like me to pick up their slack. That sounds really tough. I'm sure your department already has enough on their plate. Well, I wouldn't say that. The official story is that the PPB was formed to assist the police, keep us from spreading ourselves too thin, that sort of thing. But between you and me, Rhyme City's never given us more police work than we can handle. That's interesting. That's really spiked. I think the PPB was established as part of the mayor's vision for the city. But, and this goes without saying, working with people in Pokémon are two different ball games. Yeah, people have their individual quirks, but at least we're all one species. Pokémon, on the other hand. Exactly, there's an infinite number of variables we need to be able to respond to in any given situation. Sometimes it all feels way above my pay grade, but with the direction of the mayor and the PPB are taking things, there's not much I can do. That sounds... Let's think about whether there's anything strange about the PPB's activity. The PPB is too busy? No. The PPB is overzealously detaining Pokémon to prevent future R? No. They are staging? Yes.
Okay.
Morpeko, Impidimp, Inteleon, and Pikachu. A lot of Pokémon have been detained in different places. Yet somehow the few surveillance cameras in the city managed to film each one of them. Seems too good to be true. Not to mention the surveillance cameras caught the exact moment each crime was committed. Right, seems a bit too convenient. Maybe the PPB staged the crimes and filmed them. That's definitely a possibility. I think Brad knows that too. All this time I've just assumed there was another Pikachu, but now I'm having second thoughts. What do you mean? So many Pokémon have caused incidents and been detained in such a short time, and it seems that the incriminating detail for every one of these incidents has been captured. Yay! Yes, rather than finding a double for each and every one of these Pokémon, it would be much easier for them to just use one Pokémon capable of passing as any one of the others. Ditto! If they had a Pokémon that could do that. Yeah, if they had a Pokémon like that. It could explain how so many of these incidents occurred in such a short time. So what we should be looking for is a Pokémon that can look like other Pokémon. Right, let's ask around more. They did detain one like that. Even if the Pokémon Protection Bureau staged the incidents, the actual crimes had to have been committed by a Pokémon. All the partners of the detained Pokémon said the same thing. They're convinced that their Pokémon would never commit the crimes they've been accused of. I can really only think of one possible explanation. A different Pokémon than the ones that were detained committed all of the crimes. We've got to find a Pokémon that can make itself look like other Pokémon. Yeah, let's go ask some folks in the city. Ah, come on, you know that. You know that. Anything else trouble? Well, I mean yes, but apparently no. What do you want to ask? Well, nothing. But I had to talk to people, right? Oh, maybe I just had to talk to the owners. Can you think of any other Pokemon able to make itself look like a different one? Yeah, I once met an old lady who had a Ditto for her partner. I'm pretty sure she even lived here on 2nd Avenue if memory serves. Really? Thanks very much. Let's keep asking around. I mean, and you should know, right, Crispy? Oh, but you're just going to do me questions. Sure, can't wait. Oh, Ditto dear. Did you hear someone calling for something?
Huh?
Ditto! Where can it be? Oh, I bet that's Ditto's partner. I think the voice is coming from back here. Let's go check. Can I help you? No, apparently not. Apparently not from you either. Oh, there you are. Hello there. Do you mind if I ask you some
Excuse me?
questions? Sure, go right ahead. I've been so lonely. It's nice to have a distraction. What's wrong? Well, you see, my dear Ditto went missing a while ago. So that was your voice which you heard just now. Yes, I've been looking for it everywhere, but I just can't find it. I'm worried sick. I hope it shows up again soon. Thanks for trying to cheer me up. I really do miss my Ditto. Ditto loves to play by using transform. It turns into all sorts of things. But my little one isn't actually very good at using transform. It can only imitate what it sees with its own eyes. Okay, so that's why the photos get taken from the back. Sometimes it gets the shape a bit wrong, but that just makes it even cuter. Oh, that's good. Oh, now we're sorry. That's enough for me. That poor woman. She said that Ditto's been missing for a little while now, right? I know it fits the profile for what we've been searching for, but could it really have gotten tangled up in all these incidents? It's possible, yeah. Is there any way to be sure? Yes, I can ask Pikachu. Ask Pikachu? Oh, yeah, it's about time for my visit with him. So I'll discuss, talk with, let's just go see how he's doing. Are you sure I can join in on his visit, even though I'm not his partner? Yeah, it should be fine. Come on, let's go. I mean, we've already seen that evidence with Pikachu. I think it was with Luxray that they discovered, like, hey, there was supposed to be a Ditto here, but the Ditto isn't here. Oh, why didn't I understand it back then? Like, the dots didn't connect in my head, but they should have. A little Ditto. I didn't even consider a Ditto. Hi. I am back again. To have a little talk with you. Let me explain the Pokemon partner visitation rules. Yeah, I know. Yes, I am ready. Oh, that's in case you go in earlier maybe and not listen to the game and be like, oh yeah, I already want to go in. So this is the visitation room.
Yes.
I feel a little nervous in here. Oh yeah, it's your first time here. Wait. What is it, Tim? Oh, nothing. Could you actually wait a second for me, Rachel? Yikes, what do I do? I've been keeping the fact that Pikachu and I can speak to each other a secret. What's Rachel going to think when she sees me talking to him? If we're going to keep investigating together, I should just tell her the truth. Are you okay, Tim? You look like you're thinking awfully hard.
Rachel, there's something I want to tell you.
It is.
What is it? It
Hi.
sounds pretty serious.
My name is Tim.
I don't
think she
expect
can
you to
do it
believe
too.
me, but the truth is, I can understand everything Pikachu says.
I know it must be shocking to hear someone say a thing like that. If you don't believe me, I understand. Amazing. Huh? That's incredible, Tim. I'm so jealous that you can communicate with Pokémon. So when you said you'd been solving cases with Pikachu, you really meant it literally. How were you able to talk with him? Do you know how that happened? Honestly, I'm not sure myself. He's the only Pokémon I can understand too. Pikachu interprets for me when I'm speaking to other Pokémon. Wow, Pikachu's pretty clever. It must be your strong bond of trust with Pikachu that lets you understand him. But we were able to talk as soon as we met. Then maybe you just instinctually understood each other's feelings from the start. Yeah, maybe. But hey, you're pretty amazing yourself, you know? You've studied so much about Pokémon, and it's clear how much you care about them. Thanks, Tim. I appreciate you saying that. I've always felt this way. That I want to understand Pokémon better, and have them understand me as well. Always, huh? Yeah, a Pokémon rescued me when I was just a little kid, you know? Which one?
Once, when I got lost in the forest in Bamboo Burrow,
Not the one
an Ursa ring helped me out.
An Ursa ring?
That's right. I was
could have
cold,
killed you.
lonely, and crying, but it stayed by my side and kept me safe. I know that Ursa ring helped me because it could understand what I was feeling. And that's why I wholeheartedly believe that Pokémon and humans can understand each other's feelings. My mother, I learned that from her.
Understanding each other's feelings. That's really nice.
If only you could understand each other's feelings. I remember the day so clearly. The Ursa ring and I really connected back then, heart to heart. And when I told Mama and Papa about it, they said that humans and Pokémon were always meant to be that close. But Papa's changed. All this Pokémon management stuff is so unlike him, and when they've done nothing wrong. I understand how you feel, Rachel. Thanks, Tim. Okay, but can we... Do you think Pikachu will get here soon?
Yes.
I may not be able to understand him, but it will be a relief just to see him safe and sound. Yeah, that's how I felt when I visited him yesterday. Here's Pikachu. I wonder if Tim's made any progress in his investigation. Hey Tim, thanks for coming to see me. I'm glad to see you're okay, Pikachu. Oh, and Rachel's here too. Hey Tim, are you sure this is okay? Letting her see us talk like this? About that, I actually just told Rachel a secret a minute ago. She knows that you and I can talk to each other. Wow, that was pretty bold of you. Did she even believe you? Yeah, she even said she was jealous. Haha, well, that's a relief. Rachel's a bit of an odd one, isn't she? Either way, there's still an officer in the room, so we should keep it down. Yeah, I know. So anyway, let's get straight to the point. I've got something to report to you, Tim. I managed to get help from the other Pokémon in the detainment rooms. Now I can see into all sorts of different places inside the police station. Wow, that's fantastic. Good thing you figured out how to get along with them. We're not exactly best friends or anything like that, but I guess that's okay. There's something else I wanted to talk to you about too. Come on, let's pull our information. I found this photo of the incident occurring at Fountain Plaza. Check it out. It's a Pikachu. And I don't gotta tell you, it's not me. That other Pikachu is the real culprit. But that's your head in the picture. Yeah, somebody must have gotten it specifically to frame me. But it's obvious that it isn't me, right? Right, you've got stripes on your back, but the Pikachu in this photo doesn't have any. He got it wrong. Exactly, and I'm curious about that thing on its back. It's the same device that I've got on my back right now too. Yeah, they're controlling the Ditto. I asked around the city yesterday about those devices. Based on the testimony I gathered, I'm pretty sure they're meant to keep Pokémon pacified. To keep them from going berserk, you mean? Were you able to track down the real culprit, the other Pikachu? No, we found some tracks, but they trailed off. I don't know where it went. Too bad. Sorry I haven't been able to prove your innocence yet. Hey, no need to apologize. I know you're trying your best. If you're gonna find it, you're gonna find it. What's important is what you do next. Yeah, and as for that double of yours, I think there's a high chance that a different Pokémon was impersonating you. You think so? Now there's an intriguing theory. By the way, Pikachu, what kinds of Pokémon are helping you in there? There's lots of them, but the most helpful one is Luxray. He's a bit rough around the edges, but he can see through objects and use powerful electric type moves. Yep. That vision thing sounds pretty handy, but if he knows strong electric type moves... Let me stop you right there. I don't think Luxray is the culprit at all. Okay, but why don't you mention Ditto? Because Pikachu knows that Ditto was supposed to be in there. If he were the PPB, he wouldn't have had any cause to arrest me in the first place. Yeah, good point. Oh, that reminds me. Luxray asked me to pass on a message to you. What is it? He wants to know how his friend Mariana is doing out there. The two of them got in a fight, and Luxray is worried about what happened in the aftermath. He says Mariana usually hangs around 2nd Avenue. Got it. I'll keep an eye out for Mariana and let you know how it's doing. Thanks, Tim. Oh, come on, tell him literally about the Ditto. So, any guesses about what Pokémon is pretending to be me? I have an idea, but I need to consider all the possibilities. Let's see. You know what it is! Which Pokémon committed the crimes? Let's figure it. We know! Ditto! A Ditto, huh? Yeah, Ditto could have made itself look like me. Ditto's partner said that Ditto can only copy things it can see. That probably explains why there were no stripes on the Pikachu's back in the photo. But I've looked in every detainment cell and I didn't see a Ditto in any of them. That's strange. If it was detained, it should be in a detainment cell. Guess I better search the other rooms in the station. Yep. And the partner didn't know. If the PPB and the police have been using Ditto, then they're definitely up to no good. So that's it. What is it, Tim? I saw Brett out and about several times while I was investigating. He seemed to be examining the scene of the crime, a crime which already had a culprit. That's kinda suspicious. I really don't want to suspect Brett, but I can't help but wonder what he was up to. I think he knows that something is going on. Yeah, Brett may be a bit of a jerk, but still, we've known him for 2 years now. I don't like having to think of him as a suspect. But you need to look into what he's been up to, Tim. But, Tim, you're a detective, aren't you? You're not trying to bring Brett down, you're only trying to uncover the truth. Yeah, you're right. And look into the cube-shaped devices too. I understand the function to pacify Pokémon, but that alone doesn't explain everything. You're right, the Pikachu in the photo damaged that Slowpoke statue. The devices may have some other function as well. I wonder what Brett was doing at the crime scenes. I suppose you could just ask him, but if he was up to something shady, he might just give us the runaround. In that case, maybe we should ask the other police officers. Agreed. You might want to ask people in the city what they think of him too. And so how about those cube-shaped devices work? I keep losing my memory here in the police station, so I really don't know much about them. Try asking people in the city about them. I'm sure there are people who've seen those devices attached to Pokémon. Try hearing what they've got to say. I will. We're going to do that in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching and I hope to see you then. Have a lovely day. Goodbye.